Hello, and I'm back with a devotional series. Well, I don't know if I'm back. For some of you, it might be the first time that you're seeing me. I want to talk about the book of Acts. And the book of Acts, to me, is the last book of the Bible. Some people might say, well, Revelation. Well, it's neither chronologically nor in order the last book of the Bible. Because imagine if the book of Acts wasn't there. You'd skip all the way from where Jesus arose to heaven to all of a sudden a bunch of letters from a guy named Paul. Who's Paul? What's going on? What the book of Acts does is tell a story about a church that had absolutely nothing going for it. It had no money, it had no proven leaders, it had no sort of technological tools, it had no network, it had absolutely no way or system to spread what it wanted to spread, which was the gospel. And it faced incredible obstacles. And how did they face those obstacles? With the help of the person Jesus said would come and help them, the Holy Spirit. Now, the book of Acts, when people originally read it, would have probably come together with another book, the Gospel of Luke, which, by the way, Luke is the author. Luke was a Greek Gentile, and he wrote the Gospel in Greek, in the same Greek that you would have read, for example, for the people that were reading the Old Testament in Greek. And he wrote it to a guy named Theophilus. I don't know if that guy was a real guy, but Theophilus means one who loves God. And so he's writing it to them in this way together.
So whether or not this Theophilus guy, this lover of God, was real or not, Luke had just 35 feet of papyrus scroll to explain to him or them or whoever these people were what everybody was asking about these Christians that were now going all over the world. Are they harmful? They're getting in trouble with the authorities. Are they innocent? They're being tried and thrown into jail. Is Christianity lawful? Because the previous religion that they're attached to was Judaism, and that was legal everywhere else. So the book of Acts is a continuance of the Gospel of Luke, which began to teach everything that Jesus was teaching everybody. And this continues to teach what Jesus was doing, but throughout the entire churches. And it covers about 30 years of history, ends at about AD 61, when Paul ends up going all the way to Rome to face trial with a Caesar that would later go on to be known as Nero.
So, since it is the work of Jesus, there is an argument that maybe the book of Acts is not done being written because it's still talking about a church that continues to grow. And so, in that sense, you can read it for two different ways. The book of Acts can be read first to see how God continues to teach us even today, and second, to see how the Holy Spirit continues to work with us today like he did back then with those early church members.